Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is how to make a step book. And just in case you don't know what a step book is, I've got a couple of my favorite examples. This is a beloved book. I've had it a long time. This is The Very Hungry Caterpillar by the classic Eric Carle. So when you read this book, you can see, oh, it's hard for me not to read it out loud, that when you get to this section of the book, the pages are different lengths. So as the caterpillar eats through the fruits for the week, the pages are getting longer here. And you can see a step book gets its name from the fact that, there's this level changing here and it's like steps. So that is a very famous example of a step book. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Another one, again another classic that I love, is Planting a Rainbow by Lois Ehlert. And as you go through this, little seed packet in there, when you get to the part of the garden where we talk about all the colors in the rainbow, again we have pages that are different lengths. So again we have steps of pages here. So that is an example of a step book, and each one of these has the color on the end, so you can see all the colors of the rainbow in the book. So an easy way to make a step book like this for yourself, and again you can see different length pages here. It's so super easy. This is just folded paper with 2 staples for a binding. So I have 3 pieces of paper here. Right. It doesn't really matter what they look like the measurement of them. I like to do long thin pages because I'm using leftover paper from something that I trimmed. But as long as they're all the same, really the technique is pretty much the same. So I have 3 sheets of paper, and when you fold them they're going to double, so this will give me a 6-page step book. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to line them up, and this is how wide the step's going to be. So you can see on this one, it might be a little hard because these are all white pages. I've got about 1 inch of a step on these. So I'm going to make about the same on this one. I've got this first one, I'm sliding it over so it's about 1 inch. This one's sliding it over. And I want to line them up this way so I can kind of tap. And all I do, I'm going to line it up this way. Okay, I've got the inch. This one I don't have to worry. I'm going to put my hands underneath and bend the paper, and I'm going to bring this one, I want to try and make the same width step. So you can kind of see I have a wide step here. I'm going to slide it over so that these are all equal. I'm going to put my hand here. I'm going to push this down and fold this. I'm going to grab that fold so that they're all together. It's all lined up. And I'm just going to staple it. Now the hardest part with a stapler is you can't make 100 pages because you're going to be stapling through. So I just stapled through 6 pieces of paper. This one's 8. So you can't really do much more than that because it's hard to staple through. But this now has 6 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have a very simple step book. Easy peasy. You just need paper and a stapler.